Hi, so I'm Kartik Modi from the PGPM batch of 24-26. And today the topic which I'm going to discuss is about the informal economy and its economic consequences. So I would like to start the discussion with a story of a tea seller called Arjun, who used to own a small tea stall in Delhi. So every morning, office worker and student line up for his famous ginger tea. He used to work for about 12 hours a day, earning just enough to support his family. But Arjun has no business registration, does not pay taxes, and has no access to bank loans. So last year, a sudden medical emergency drained all his savings, and when the city municipality decided to clear roadside stalls, he had no legal protection. Arjun's story isn't unique. Millions like him in India actually earns their livelihood through this, but actually staying invisible in the formal system. So now let's talk about this topic, informal economy, in detail. So basically, it refers to businesses and jobs that operate without a government's oversight. So they don't have registration, they don't pay taxes. Also, they don't have legal protection. So according to estimate, nearly 85% of India's workforce and almost 50% of its GDP come from this sector. While it provides job to millions, it also presents serious economic challenges. So we can discuss it one by one. So first of all, it's a huge revenue loss for the government because informal business don't pay taxes. The government loses significant revenue, money that they could have used for building roads, schools, and hospitals. Also, this workers does not have social security like most informal workers like health insurance, pensions, or job security. So a sudden illness or economic downturn can push them into poverty overnight. Also, they have limited access to credit and growth opportunities. Bank obviously will hesitate them to lend loans since they don't have proper financial records. This also prevents them from expanding if they own business or hiring more people or upgrading the business. Also, there is a huge exploitation for this particular group because they don't have legal protection. So informal workers are often underpaid. They also overwork and are vulnerable to bribery from local authorities. So let's end this discussion with a conclusion, and let's say some suggestions can be given. So what exactly can be done? So maybe we all know like government has been taking certain steps like promoting digital payments, social security schemes. But I feel more is needed. For example, small business should have uh, easier registration process, access to microloans, and support for skill development. Expanding schemes like Mudra loans and Skill India can help informal worker transition into the formal economy. Financial literacy and digital banking must reach rural areas to encourage economic uh, inclusion. If we bring even a fraction of informal sector into formal setup, it will boost tax revenue, which will improve workers' protection and strengthen Indian's economy. So I would like to conclude with a line like the informal economy isn't just a challenge. It's an opportunity to unlock India's true economic potential. So thank you so much.